This is Guitar 101 Rammstein, and in this video I want to show you a workout for the little finger on your fretting hand, in my case the left hand. Um, that's always the smallest, weakest finger, it's always the hardest to use, and there's a lot of exercises out there to develop your little finger, but this is a way I found to do it that's a little bit more, it's not so boring. We're actually going to be playing, we're going to improvise over a backing track. So what you want to do is look up guitar backing tracks on YouTube. There's tons of them. I just picked the first one I found. It happens to be a blues one in the key of A. So in this case, I'm going to use the A pentatonic scale. And just like a backing track, a lot of times they're designed to just try to play over it. Um, what I'm going to do is only use my little finger. I'm going to really try anyways. It's very easy to accidentally throw another finger in, but I'm going to try to just use my little finger and play over it. It's really difficult. It's not going to sound good, but a few minutes of doing this and you'll see it gets a workout, and you also develop. For me, after a couple minutes of a backing track with a limitation like this, I get bored and I try to do new things. So sometimes I develop an interesting technique or something I never thought of, and it works really good. And like I said, at the end of this, after a few minutes of doing this, I'm gonna most likely, it feels to me like my little finger has developed a little bit more. I'm training it better. Um, so I'm going to throw on this backing track. I'm not going to play through the whole thing. I'm just going to do a quick example to just show you what I mean. So here we go. So there we have it. Doesn't sound good, I know. It's really hard. Actually, just when I stopped, before I stopped, my hand was starting to really feel the workout, you know. It's getting, it's really hard to do. It's also, I'm kind of trying to hold my other fingers up to just show I'm only using that little finger, and to not accidentally just by instinct use the other fingers. So it makes a bit of strain on the hand, but it's a really good workout. I mean, I wouldn't recommend doing this for, well, I mean, push yourself a little bit. Go until you feel that strain and take a break, try it again. And what I'm looking for also is stuff that's really difficult where I fumble and it doesn't sound good, and I'll try to repeat it to keep getting it down. And I mean, what I found about this, it also works for the index finger too, because the index and the little finger, they're kind of like transition fingers. When we're in position, we have to go this way with the little finger or this way with the index, and that gets you really good control. Working with backing tracks alone is just excellent. It's one of my favorite ways to practice. It's a very realistic way of practicing, and when you emphasize a limitation, such as just use your little finger, just use skipping strings, things like that, it's very helpful, and you find you get a lot accomplished in a very short amount of time. Thanks for watching, and please stay tuned for the next one.